His face may be disfigured, but his talent never is. He's not just an actor, he's a chameleon, capable of completely merging with any character, be it a brutal criminal or a sophisticated spy. Have you seen him transform? From a muscular warrior to a vulnerable loner, each of his roles is a defiance of acting limitations. Why do they want to see him in top films? What did Tom Hardy do to star in blockbusters? You'll be surprised at what actors are willing to do. He isn't afraid to take risks, isn't afraid to be ugly, because it is in this fearlessness that his genius lies. So, what makes Tom Hardy so indispensable in Hollywood that directors are willing to wait years for him, and screenwriters write roles specifically for him? And why does his presence on screen guarantee not only commercial success but also critical acclaim? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss interesting news about brilliant actors. Watch the video to the end, and the news will shock you. Tom Hardy is a name associated with intensity, unpredictability, and a magnetic screen presence. His career is a vivid example of how true talent and an uncompromising dedication to one's craft can pave the way to the top of Hollywood. From his first steps in British cinema to his status as one of the most sought-after actors in the world, Hardy has traveled a path full of challenges and triumphs. One of the key reasons for his consistent success is his incredible ability to transform. He doesn't just play a role, he becomes it, fully immersing himself in the psychology, physical form, and even the mannerisms of his character. This deep dedication, often bordering on obsession, allows him to create complex, multifaceted characters that remain in the audience's memory for a long time. Master of transformation. His ability to change his appearance, accents, and even inner world for each role is simply astonishing. Remember Eames from Inception, who could be both cold and calculating, yet unexpectedly humorous. Or Bane from The Dark Knight Rises, whose menacing voice and physical power created a sense of overwhelming force, despite his face being almost entirely hidden by a mask. This ability to transform requires not only acting skill but also immense physical and mental endurance. He is known for his thorough approach to preparation, which often includes intense physical training, dietary changes, and even learning specific skills required for the role. This discipline allows him to not only look convincing but to truly feel like his character. For instance, for his role in Bronson, he gained significant muscle mass and spent time with the real Charles Bronson to understand his mindset. This immersion in the character helps him create not just acted, but lived characters. His physical transformations are often striking, from the emaciated Tommy Conlon in Warrior to the massive Bane. Each time he proves that his body is an instrument he fully controls. He isn't afraid to explore the limits of his capabilities, and this is what makes his work so captivating. For example, in Legend, where he played the twin brothers Cray, he demonstrated not only virtuosity in switching between two absolutely different personalities but also amazing technical mastery in synchronizing his own movements and facial expressions. This isn't just acting. It's the art of embodiment, requiring a deep understanding of psychology and physiology. He knows how to make the audience believe in the existence of these complex, sometimes contradictory characters, even when they are at the limit of human possibilities. His eyes can convey a whole palette of emotions, from cruelty to deep pain, from rage to sudden vulnerability. This makes his characters three-dimensional, rather than just flat figures on screen. Unique charisma and depth. Furthermore, Hardy possesses a unique charisma that allows him to capture the audience's attention, even when he plays negative characters. He can be brutal yet evoke sympathy. He can be dangerous yet strangely appealing. This paradoxical quality makes his characters unpredictable and captivating. Directors value him for his ability to add depth and nuance even to seemingly simple roles. He isn't afraid to explore the dark sides of human nature, and this makes his work truly powerful. His choice of roles also demonstrates his willingness to step outside his comfort zone. He often chooses complex, unconventional projects that allow him to reveal the full spectrum of his acting abilities. These are not just commercial blockbusters, but films with artistic value that pose new acting challenges for him. His ability to convey complex internal conflicts through minimal movements or facial expressions is amazing. Even when he is silent, his presence fills the frame. He possesses the rare gift of speaking, without words, using only a glance, posture, or a barely perceptible change in expression. This makes his acting incredibly subtle and expressive. He can portray a rough man with a heart of gold, as in Dunkirk, or a psychopathic genius, as in Bronson, and each time he does it with complete conviction. This versatility allows him to avoid cliches and constantly surprise the audience. He doesn't limit himself to one type of role, which makes his career unpredictable and exciting for viewers who always wonder what new he will offer. Successful collaboration with renowned directors. Another important factor is his ability to work with high-caliber directors. He has repeatedly collaborated with such cinema icons as Christopher Nolan, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk, and George Miller, Mad Max: Fury Road, who saw unique potential in him. These collaborations not only brought him worldwide recognition but also allowed him to work on high-quality projects that expanded his acting range. Working with such masters allows him to learn, grow, and constantly improve his skills. His presence in a film is often a kind of seal of quality, attracting both audiences and critics. These directors value him not only for his talent but also for his professionalism and complete dedication to the project. Nolan, in particular, is known for his love of practical effects and minimal use of computer graphics, which requires actors to have maximum physical presence and authenticity. Hardy fits perfectly into this philosophy, as he is capable of performing complex stunts and intense scenes without doubles, adding realism to every frame. His capacity for physical expressiveness is exceptional, allowing him to communicate nonverbally, enhancing the drama of scenes. He knows how to use his body as a tool for storytelling, whether as an unstoppable warrior in a post-apocalyptic world or a terrified pilot under fire. Such interaction with directors who strive for perfection allows Hardy to unlock new facets of his talent, and them to get the most out of him. Master of improvisation and spontaneity. In addition, Hardy possesses an exceptional talent for improvisation. Although he thoroughly prepares for roles, he is also able to bring something of his own, something unpredictable, that makes his characters even more alive and realistic. This spontaneity adds an element of surprise and allows him to react to the situation on set, creating unique moments. His co-stars often note his ability to stay in the moment and fully commit to the process. This allows for the creation of authentic and dynamic scenes that are difficult to replicate from a script. This trait makes him valuable to directors who appreciate creative freedom and are not afraid to deviate from the script for a better result. He doesn't just repeat dialogue, he lives it, allowing the words to sound natural and believable. His improvisational talent often manifests in minor, yet very expressive details, gestures, glances, unexpected phrases that make characters even more realistic. This isn't just a deviation from the script, but true co-creation that enriches the film. He isn't afraid to experiment, even if it goes beyond the usual. This willingness to take risks is one of the reasons why his works are so memorable. There is always a spark in his eyes that speaks of deep inner work and constant search. Are there actors who, in your opinion, possess the same ability to improvise and fully immerse themselves in a role as Tom Hardy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Contribution to project creation. His contribution to cinema is not limited to acting. He is also a producer and actively participates in the creation of projects that interest him. This testifies to his deep commitment to the industry and his desire not only to act but to shape the content of cinema. He doesn't just follow the director's instructions, but is a full-fledged creative partner who strives to make every film as good as possible. This versatility makes him an even more valuable asset for any film project, giving him the opportunity to influence the artistic vision of the film from beginning to end. For example, he was actively involved in the development of the series Taboo, where he not only played the main role but also served as an executive producer. This involvement in producing allows him to control the creative process on a deeper level, ensuring that projects meet his high standards of quality and artistic vision. It's not just about business, but about the desire to create cinema that matters, that evokes emotions and leaves a lasting impression. He doesn't shy away from difficult topics and often chooses projects that explore the darker aspects of the human psyche and social problems. Such a deep approach to material selection is further proof of his serious attitude to art. He isn't just making money, he's building a legacy. Constant development and passion for art. Ultimately, Tom Hardy is an actor who is constantly evolving. He doesn't rest on his laurels, always seeking new challenges and opportunities for growth. His passion for acting is felt in every role he plays, and it is this passion, combined with his undeniable talent and hard work, that makes him one of the greatest actors of our time. He is a true master of transformation, capable of delving into the depths of the human soul and bringing out the most complex emotions. His choice of roles, his approach to work, and his uncompromising dedication to art make him not just a sought-after actor, but a true star whose work leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of viewers. His career is a testament to the fact that true success comes not only from innate abilities but also from constant work, self-improvement, and a willingness to take risks. He isn't afraid of failures, viewing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Each of his projects is a new step in his development as an artist. His ability to adapt to various genres, from action films to dramas, from comedies to psychological thrillers, proves his versatility. He doesn't limit himself to boundaries and is always ready to try something new. This thirst for experimentation and constant search makes him one of the most interesting actors of his generation. Audiences always eagerly await his new works, knowing that he is capable of surprising and impressing them. Tom Hardy continues to be a favorite of critics and the public alike, as his name is a guarantee of quality, deep emotions, and unforgettable cinematic experiences. His influence on contemporary cinema is hard to overestimate, as he constantly raises the bar for acting. Subscribe to the channel